we're recording. Okay, Joseph, are you talking?
Yeah, Reggie, can you hear me?
Okay, see, I can't hear you. Can anybody online hear? Oh, okay, you can hear me. Is there a like for this? Because we can't hear. So this is how y'all know we are live because this stuff doesn't happen if we uh, try that. Hello?
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, yeah, it's the volume is up. They can they try now.
Can you hear us now, Reggie?
So is it oh, do we have a dang it. She made this here. How good for this? So apologize, y'all. So okay. Is somebody get that? Yeah. Oh, just a sec. Let's see if we can get some volume. Yeah, might have. Let's see. How about you say something? Can you speak, Joseph? Anybody? So
Hello. Hello.
okay,
No, we
Mariah, I
can hear
got you.
you. Everybody can, I can hear everybody. Everybody can be heard. Hey, y'all.
No, we couldn't hear in person. So
Oh,
okay,
gotcha.
so we're gonna try this again. Okay, here we are at the May DeKalb Community Resource Network meeting. Okay. So do we have anybody new online?
I think this might be my first time joining this meeting. Um,
Okay, well introduce yourself, please, sir.
yeah,
This
hey
is
everyone.
not your first time, Joseph.
And for this meeting, I think so. I don't think
No.
I've been on frequent. I don't know. I
Uh,
think it's been a minute though, but I'll reintroduce myself. Yes, I'm Joe Davis. I'm the men's health advocate here at the CAP Public Health, and Reggie and I we've worked pretty closely here, so I'm glad I could be here today.
okay, say it again, Joseph. I apologize.
Hey everyone, I'm Joe Davis. I'm the men's healthcare advocate here at the CAP Public Health. I think I maybe have joined in the past, but it's been a while if I have. But I'm happy to be here today. So thank you.
Thank you so very much. Okay, so while I'm doing this event, I see you're on. Could you introduce yourself as the co-chair, please, or
Yes,
co-host?
I appreciate y'all. Hello. What's up, y'all? When you see Reggie, you see me. When you see me, you see Reggie. Sorry. I was supposed to make it in person, but I am at work. So I was supposed to be there, but I would have never made it on time. So it is so good to see all of you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for always being so attentive to our needs. Listen, we got a couple things going on this month. Again, real quick, I am Terp Life. For those of you who are new, Terp Life is I represent the deaf community. It is a interpreting agency as well as we do ADA services, disability services, things like that. Anyone in wheelchairs, conferences, and interpreting, of course. Um, the new nonprofit is the Guardian Tribe. and we're still accepting hygiene kits and everything like that. So I am the co-chair of the DeKalb Resource Network. We've been doing this for some years. I am so glad that you guys are in privy. I hope the tour is amazing today. We also have Gen Care with my homegirl Tracy. So I'm really excited. And I know we have Tony and Tracy. So I'm really, really excited. The Cab Public Health is kind of deep over here. Hey, y'all. We also have Truist Bank today. So they will be presenting as well. So that is great. And anybody else? So I guess we need to start with the events first, and then we'll move right on over to Gen Care. Whoever's in person.
Hold on,
Reggie,
pause.
you good with the events?
Huh? We're gonna do the because we have a lot of new people in person, so we're gonna let them
Perfect.
introduce themselves and to the thing.
Perfect.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Okay, can y'all hear me? Okay, can y'all hear me?
Reg, you're gonna have to mute probably your cell phone. One of those you're gonna have to mute because yeah.
Hello?
Perfect. So it looks like we have a good number of people in person. I'm excited. Okay, what happened? Are we having sound issues? Reggie, we can't hear you if you guys if you guys are in person or talking, we cannot hear you.
Why'd I do that?
There you go. I'm so glad for all the people we have in person. Looks like we have a lot of you. Thank you for coming.
Okay, so who's restricted?
Hello, I'm Teresa Harris. I'm with County Health. I'm actually a differentiator. I deal with a licensed health insurance, life annuities. I also do events. I have a location where I use to do events. Help people enroll in Medicare Part A and Part B, and I teach them how they can get the most out of their health care by combining Medicaid with Part A and Part B to get the highest, the less out-of-pocket costs. So I'm glad to be here today.
Awesome, man. Are you taking me?
You know, fine.
Okay, well, in person anyhow.
Hello, my name is Tiffany Cuthbert. I'm with Pillars Initiative. We focus on substance misuse, mental health promotion, and suicide awareness. I'm excited to be here. We do have an event coming up on Thursday, May 14th for graduating seniors and upcoming seniors. If you're available, we're looking for vendors at Jordan Piedmont, and it's free, and we're giving away scholarships. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else new? Brand new? Okay.
Good afternoon. My name is Shay Miller. I am the Community Engagement Coordinator. Hello, everybody. Bethany Christian Services Dreams for You program. Essentially, it's a healthy relationship program for youth between the ages of 16 through 24. And through a federal grant, so our fifth grant that we received this past October. Yay. So the youth earn up to $150 in gift card incentives for just us having using a trauma-informed curriculum. It's a 13-hour segmented curriculum where they learn about establishing and maintaining healthy relationships in all relational areas of their lives with their family, taking their time, getting into a relationship, friends. We talk about boundaries, self-love, communication, conflict resolution, all those good stuff and tools. And we also offer resources and connect them with community-based resources as well. Well, I guess I am. So I'm actually here representing the ICF.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's I'm Tracy.
Okay, that's okay, yeah. Thank you.
Everyone, I'm Lisa Daniels. I am Virginia Baker's counterpart in Rockdale County. Yes, yeah, a lot shorter, but. Hopefully a little shorter. But yeah, I'm with the Rockdale Coalition for Children and Families and here to support my new friend. I started 7 Mondays ago. So here to support my new friend Virginia to see what y'all have going on. Yeah.
Only you don't know, Trav CRN was all on Rockdale CRN. I did meet Mr. Barcel out there every day, so we do also, we don't really work closely with Rockdale. Any other new people in the house? Okay, well.
Hi, everyone. I am Tawanda Mayers. I am an insurance broker with Health Markets. I specialize in under 65 Medicare, life insurance, supplemental, and critical illness and so forth, different kind of policies.
Awesome. Yes, thank you.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Becky Evans and I'm a former state legislator and I'm here as a Georgia Reads ambassador. So I'm so excited to work with DICF and understand that under Virginia's leadership, creating a new literacy strategy team. And I want to support those efforts to create an ecosystem of literacy from birth to adulthood here in the Academy.
Hi everyone, it's nice to meet everyone. It's an honor to be here. I am Aisha Thomas. I'm a CEO of Utility Savings Solutions, which is a systems implementer of energy-efficient equipment. I'm here in representation of the Nation of Shira, the Minister, Deputy Minister of Sustainability and Water. We bring efficient solutions to the
Awesome. Thank you much. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, good afternoon. My name is Atai Albert. I'm here in collaboration with Nation of Shira and the global community for currently working on sustainability implementation across the continent of Africa. We identified Nigeria as a pilot to be able to see how we can drive their knowledge from awareness to knowledge and what they have to do. And equally defining the benefit of sustainability implementation. And basically everything was said there has an element of sustainability that has to be adopted to actually qualify for some of the climate finance opportunities out there. So currently we're employing a nationwide advocacy for actual implementation, matching manufacturers to product matching solution to needs and helping the continent drive sustainability goals. Awesome. Thank you so very much, dear sir.
My name is Maurice Calhoun, and I'm a newly board member for GPIF. So excited to get my sleeves rolled up and get to work. We can do the impact Camp County. I'm not doing that. I run my own Aflac insurance agency.
Okay, awesome, cool. Thank you so very much. And I'm coming over here. You see, you have some more people. And on line, are there any new people online?
Hey, I was going to say, Reggie, I'm representing somebody new today. This is Teresa Wright Johnson. I am with, and you are a member of it. We are with the Early Learning Department of Early Learning with the Caregiver Group. I am the co-chair of the Early Learning Care Group, meaning that we are parents that care about early learning, but in particular, we're focusing on early childhood mental health. I also am here representing PCAR. Of course, that's in Rockdale, Newton, but if you're learning or wanting to know more about early childhood mental health, let us know. I think Reggie may also, I don't know if you have some materials, but I'll make sure to bring some next time. This is Mental Health Awareness Month. Last week was Early Childhood Mental Health Awareness, and we want to get more people involved in early mental health as it pertains to children and social emotional health. That's all I got.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so very much. Okay, if there's nobody new, then I will, hold on. We can go back through and talk about upcoming events. Yeah, what's up?
Can you make sure that is the sign-in sheet in the chat already? Remember, I came on a couple minutes late, but is the sign-in sheet in the chat? I need
everybody's just finish.
Yes. Reggie's about to put the sign-in sheet in the chat. And I need everybody in person to sign. We have been having some issues with some people not getting the link before today. So we've been scrambling this earlier today. So please just make sure that you do sign the sign-in sheet in the chat so we can make sure that everybody's emails correct, that we're putting everything in appropriately and stuff like that. So I just want to make sure that's all I really wanted to say. And then when we start with the events, are we starting with the events already?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with mine. So sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and go first. So real quick, this is really, really, really important. I need all of you. I need y'all. I need y'all for real. Because we are doing a teens no vaping hidden in plain sight event. Okay, it is a no vaping event. It's a teen awareness vaping event for middle school age and high school students. It's at Inspired You, May 30th. Inspired You is in Midtown, the digital hub. It's May 30th from 12 to 3. From 12 to 3. Food will be provided. I need parents, students. I need some of y'all in there vape and y'all know it. And some of us at home, some of our kids, we know vaping is definitely a pandemic in our community and in our children. I'm on my third vape that I found for my son. He's 11 and he be finding them out the trash. Okay. So this is how, this is. DeKalb County is one of the highest rates for teens with vaping and having vaping related injuries, deaths, so forth and so on. I decided to have this event after the two boys killed themselves fighting, shot each other over a vape. This vaping thing has become a problem. So we are doing a huge vaping event. I need y'all to come out. I need my vendors to come out. I need you all to please, please share this event. Okay, so we're doing a tour. We're going to do it throughout the schools and everything. Okay, so May 30th is called Escape the Vape with Care Source, myself, and American Cancer Society and the Heart Association. We are doing this together. It's called Escape the Vape, Hidden in Plain Sight, May 30th, 12 to 3. Please reach out to me if you have any smoking related and health related. Please reach out to me. We need y'all. Thank y'all.
All right. I tried to email myself the flyer so we could
Oh,
share.
I'm
I don't
about
know
to
if you
put it
put
in
it
the
in
chat. I'm
the
so sorry.
okay. Yes. Yes.
Are all the flyers that will be announced,
Mhm.
be shared with everybody? Because if you can feverishly writing down.
Yes, all the flyers. Yeah, oh yeah. So after this, I will email all this stuff out. You will get for the along with the recording for the YouTube. All right. And I wanted to have these hold on. These are some pictures that are coming up I wanted to share. Y'all can see them in person, but I want to make sure that y'all get these online. Can y'all see this online? Okay, so this right here, I'll send this out. This is the Georgia Special Needs.
I can see it.
Okay, so this is the Georgia Special Needs PTA. I am the communications chair for this. This is so if you are a parent or if you work with parents who have special needs children who go to schools and you want to have a say-so in how those schools, operate in that space or what have you, definitely make sure that you all join this. I can send some information out. I don't know, is anybody on? Because I did invite some of the people, but hold on. What did I just do? Lord, hold on. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's that. We also have this right here is a 5678 Dance Now Exploring Your Purpose. This is one of our partners who operates within the county and overall. They do mental health. This is some stuff I can send this out to you all. They're doing some fundraising and also they have some things that are going on. I can send this out to everybody. I was supposed to send this out last week, but I forgot, so I apologize. Teen Talk. The DeKalb Public Health. This is something that is coming up for teens ages 14 to 18. So as y'all can see, I think this is at the East DeKalb, the health center over there on Stone Mountain, Latonia. So y'all can see the dates.
Reggie, I want to I want to
Okay,
pop in,
there you go.
Reggie. That's coming up tonight. The first one is coming up tonight. I am the speaker. So, guys, send your teens out. We would love to see you.
Awesome.
Oh,
Also,
we need
is
to
there
come
anything
to
you need to
that.
know about
What did you say?
that? Is there anything else they need to know about that, Mariah?
Oh, sorry. I just thought somebody asked a question. But yeah, it's the soft lunch tonight. So they have quick trip gift cards for teens that come and participate. We'd just love to see you guys. We got snacks.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so Miss Cheryl, are you here? I see you. I know she RSVP'd, but this is Seniors Direct Senior Father's Day Cookout. Uh, okay, they're doing it at CrossFit Stonecrest. I used to go to that gym. I got tortured a lot in that. So if y'all, I just want to let y'all know if y'all go there, do not wear tennis shoes or anything that they can you can work out in because they will force you to work out. So, but yeah, so that's coming up. Miss Cheryl Smith, are you online? Okay, I'll come back to that. Which way are we going? Okay. So, Hip Hop for Health, we have Tamia London in the building. I can fly right talk about that. Upcoming.
Oh, hello everyone, how you doing? I'm Tamia Plant Castle, I'm today as AT&T Network. We are a video production company. We specialize in marketing promotions, and all your content that you would need to to promote your brand. We do have a network, which is AT&T Network, where we air all commercials, and we do have a mental health initiative, which is the Healing Height. But right now, we have partnered with, this is my other initiative, the Hip Hop for Health, and partner with caregivers. We have been doing this event for about this is like our sixth event. We bring out the vendors, live performances, and the community as well. So June the 20th, will be our Hip Hop for Health, men's mental edition, and celebrating men's mental health. We are looking for vendors and we are looking for sponsors to sponsor the Real Talk Circle, which will air on AT&T Network. And we have a panel of 5 million, and they will be discussing within the Real Talk Circle. And of course, Reggie is one of our panelists. We have Paris right here.
Oh, okay. So,
Panels as well. So if you guys are interested, yes, we're looking for vendors. It will be held at Columbia High School from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And I do have my book right here, so if you're interested, I can email you the information. And registration is just $25, so there's nothing. It's just basically use that to help with the event. So. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. Another quick thing, we do have our 3-on-3 basketball tournament with Fathers Matter. That is about a month. Well, actually, it's less than a month away. We do have some sponsored slots. So if any of you all have about 3 to 5 fathers in your organization that want to represent your organization, want to come play basketball with us, let us know. The ordinary registration will be $100. We do have some sponsored slots for that. If y'all want to come out and set up an event, we'll be at the Pryor Family YMCA over on Pryor Road in Atlanta. So that is June 6th, 2026. So this is, I think, the 5th or 6th time we are doing that. Did I have any more flyers? I don't, but
Real quick, Reg, anybody that's because I know Tamelia just spoke. What's up, T? I know Tamelia just spoke. I didn't hear her very well. So if when they do speak in the gallery, can they just speak a little bit louder or take the phone? I'm not sure.
okay, I'm trying to see if I can get okay, we can do that. Thank you so very much. Okay, so hold on, Tiffany, where's your flyer? There we go. Okay, so Tiffany, y'all are doing the DeKalb grad parent summit. Can you talk about that a little bit, please?
My name is Tiffany Cuthbert with Pillars Initiative. We are funded by the state of Georgia, DBHDD, and we are doing a lot of work in DeKalb County, and our proudest thing right now is our Grad and Parent Summit. So we are having 3 different tracks at this summit, one for parents, one for graduating seniors who are looking to go into higher ed, and one for those who are going into the workforce. And so they will have panel discussion about those different career paths, and we will support parents because a lot of them are asking how to support their kids as they graduate and move on to their next steps. We'll also be giving away 4 scholarships, one $500 scholarships, $500 scholarship for higher ed, 1 scholarship for juniors going into their senior year, 250 toward their senior dues. We'll be giving away a MacBook Neo, and we also will be doing a dorm room makeover for their freshman year in school. So these are some of we have vendors. We only have 6, so we're looking for 4 more vendors. If you're interested, let us know if you have resources for our parents and our children. It's completely free. So just let me know. If you have any seniors, please have them come out. We look forward to it.
Somebody had hands.
Oh, it's just for seniors. It's for juniors and seniors and their parents.
In high school?
High school, yeah.
I was like, just graduating from the 8th grade.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna get it's 12:31. I'm gonna give a couple more events, and then we're gonna let Mr. Moon come up. Cause I want to keep want to give him opportunity. Okay, Mikhail, I see your hand.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mikkel, founder and executive director of Her Promise Circle. We are having 2 events this weekend. We've got our girls flying in, the women that we service through Preventative Wellness Resources. We're actually hosting our networking mixer with our community partners, faith leaders, mental health and behavioral health, any wellness really. We will have vendors, tapas, refreshments. It is actually at our office, so you'll be able to see where we actually do the transformative work we do here. It will be Indicator on Claremont Road. Both the links are in there. So that morning, we're doing a fitness class. It is called Faith, Fitness, and Reset. There'll be a full workout. Also, DCAP Public Health, I believe, will be there doing wellness checks for us. So send any women out. So if they want to do a fitness class, it is open to the public. And then, yes, Mariah, girl, I know you're pregnant, but hopefully you can come. And then that evening will be the networking mixer for anyone interested in joining efforts faith-wise, community-wise. We'll be working with BMI, Reggie, Savannah, all those good people, DCAP Public Health in the county as well. So anyone who wants to come out, bring your business cards, talk about what you do, get some refreshments, share your business cards, and let us know who you are. And that's it. Okay.
Awesome. And since speaking of, and I know Paris, I see BMI, you are in here. I know y'all have an event coming up this week, so I'll let you speak about that.
Hey, how everybody doing? My name is Paris Bankson. I'm with Black Male Initiative. If those that are not familiar with Black Male Initiative, we are nonprofit 501c3 and 501c4. And what we do is we seek to create effective outcomes in our community by empowering Black men and their families economically and civically through the use of direct action, advocacy, and grassroots organizing. In doing so, we hope to achieve a healthy, just, and equitable society. This Thursday, the 14th, we have a speed therapy event. What speed therapy is every quarter we do an event where we talk about we highlight the benefits of therapy, and then we address the stigmas surrounding therapy, especially within our community. From that, we have a breakout room where we have like 10 to 12 actual licensed professional psychiatrists and therapists, and people get to interview them for 5 to 10 minutes. They get to interview 3 to 5 of those, and upon their departure, you get to pick one that you feel is conducive to your healing style. And we at Black Male Initiative pay for your very first full session, and then we help set you up for your next 2 sessions. Once again, that is this Thursday at Network ATL in East Point from 6 to 9. I put it in the chat, and before y'all leave, I'll make sure I put a flyer on you all's table so y'all can see what's going on. I appreciate you all.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you so very much. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead into the presenter portion of the meeting. Is 12:30. Oh, all right. Well, we'll let Mr. Moon Okay, well y'all can. Okay, well y'all can grab y'all food. Y'all can do that if there's anybody else online who has any events that they would like to share, like to enter into the record, as it were. Please feel free to do so. I yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to send them all out. Thank you. I'm going to send them all out, and also everybody, make sure that I'm talking about probably get y'all dizzy online, but make sure that you all are following the Facebook page as well as the Instagram page. Because we put a
Rampage.
lot of information. Yes,
All
we put a
right.
lot of information out there. Also, I'm just gonna try to get on LinkedIn, and I don't really mess with X that much, but if y'all want us to go on there, we can get on there as well. Okay.
That is way too many
Yeah.
social media applications. I don't got time to be in all them social media apps.
Well, it's so in the email that I send out, the link is at the bottom of it. The Facebook page, the cab. Yes, all that good stuff. So, yes, ma'am. With that being said, okay, people in person get a chance. I'll let Mr. Moon. I'm trying to see how y'all plugged in. How's it attached? It's on Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi Bluetooth, if I'm not mistaken.
Mr. Moon, it is so good to see you. It's good to have you in the building. It's been like a year since we seen or heard from you. I'm so glad you're around still.
We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. And like I said, this is these are small things that as we meet in person more often, these little hiccups will be okay. Queens. It's I don't know right here. Duplicate is the AMDD. I need to see that. Is it, do I need to disconnect from it? Disconnect. Let me see if it makes a difference.
Reg, check your text messages, please.
Okay, yes, updated.
No, this is that's yours. Yo, my man, what did he had to flow back in? No, oh, for the TV. Oh. I take on
Reg, email this to you. It's a lot of people joining.
All right.
Because I can't connect to anybody else's Wi-Fi or my VPN.
Right.
So I've done this another way since time.
We have about 20 minutes left. Does Jan Care need to
Let's see if this that you can
Can
just
he
bypass.
can you use Reggie's laptop? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes, Savannah, I can hear you.
Okay, I appreciate it. I was like, dang, ain't nobody answering. The heck is
Yeah.
going on here? Don't ignore me. Shoot. Because maybe he can use Reggie's laptop and you turn it around for now.
the character, feelings, is real. I am a part of the.
And I think we have about some that we know.
Yeah, they're meeting at 7 hours.
Hey, is there any
I'm sorry.
possible,
Thank y'all very
is there
much. I'm trying
any,
to keep y'all engaged online. We're getting Mr. Moon
no,
together to
real quick, is there any possible way we can get Jen Care to
Savannah,
go
if you're
ahead and
talking, I
go?
can't hear you.
Okay, is there any possible way we can get Jen Care to go ahead and go instead of while Mr. Moon is setting up? Because we have two. We have Mr. Moon and we have Jen Care. So I thought Jen Care was gonna go ahead and go first anyway, because they have
Oh,
a
I mean,
lesser they have a lesser per presentation.
Jen Care. Let
Yeah.
me.
Is Miss Tracy and Mr. Tony?
Somebody said, I need a chair that's empty. Somebody sitting in that chair says, can I have it, please?
Oh, okay, y'all. So, while y'all are doing this, while Mr. Moon is getting ready, we're gonna let Jen Care, who did graciously provide the lunch for today. So let's give it up for them. Right. Okay, so we're gonna let Jen Care. Hold on. And you can come in.
We apologize for the inconvenience and the confusion. Miss Tracy, wonderful queen, y'all. I met her some time ago. She has got some great resources for our seniors. They've got some hospitals, some doctors' offices. So I really wanted her to come on here. I actually really wanted it to be a tour, but in the next coming months, we'll be able to physically be inside of Gen Care. But for now, Miss Tracy, thank you, Queen, for gracing us with your presence. Thank you for lunch. And go ahead, Queen.
Much. Thank you for inviting me.
Reggie got to mute one of the phones. I apologize for all these technical issues. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Somebody in here is
somebody in the actual meeting that's in person has their phone on as well, maybe. Or somebody's got to turn their phone off on mute, maybe Reggie.
Hello.
Perfect.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Go ahead, Ms. Tracy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for inviting me. Had a one-on-one with Savannah, had a great lunch, great time talking about the networking, what DeKalb County have to offer. And she shared with me some information about Reginald. I'm here also with Tony. Tony worked with me as well. And one of the brokers is here with me, Tawanda, as well. But anyway, my name is Tracy Joseph, and we work with Gen Care Medical Center. Gen Care is a senior medical center that provides primary care doctor's offices for 55 and over that have Medicare Advantage. We all have parents that looking or need a great primary care doctor. We have over 100 locations. We have 9 here in Atlanta, Georgia. We help and provide transportation up to 12 miles, but every location is different. So they're updating and changing some things. But we do coordinate transportation for our seniors. One of the great things is a lot of seniors go to the doctor, and on the back of their medical card, they have a doctor back there. And you'd be like, well, who is the doctor? But they never seen them. With Gen Care Medical Center, you will have a one-on-one with your doctor. You'll have a personal relationship with your doctor. And then also the doctors even provide their phone numbers to you personally, if you wanted to just have a one-on-one after your visit. And we actually have a cardiologist on site. We have a medication room. We do communities, like I'm out right now in the community sharing with you guys about Gen Care. We're out in the community. We give back to the community. We do food pantries. We do a lot of different things in the community. So we're in Henry County, we're in Rockdale County. I do bingo with the city council of in Stockbridge, Georgia. So we set up bingo games, paint and sip, just to talk to the seniors about healthcare and to give back. So we just don't come in and like we provided lunch today. We just give back to the community. If we need to buy 20 or 100, 200 bags of rice to give back, beans or whatever, to talk and share about our seniors. But one main thing is we have great primary care doctors' offices throughout Atlanta, and we just love on our seniors because that's what they need. They need to be heard. And a lot of seniors, they're not heard today. And Medicare is changing, insurance is changing. Every year, you should always let your parents know, grandparents, loved ones, check their insurance, see what's the best insurance for them every year. A lot of times we don't do that. So I don't want to take everything if I didn't take everything. And I'm going to let Tony say some things as well. Antonio?
Yeah, thank you, Tracy. She said a lot of information there. Right here, I'm sorry. But some of the things that I think we stand out is personal care. Preventive care is very important for us, for our seniors. So we always tell our patients when they start coming, we want to see you 10 to 12 times a year because we want to make sure we get to see you every 4 to 6 weeks. Because if something happens, we won't be able to stop it. If something's going on, we want to be able to prevent it from getting worse. So that is huge. And, she mentioned all the activities we do. I always say, look, it's not just physically we're trying to take care of, it's also mentally too. We want you to know that we have a bingo or a sock op coming up. We do activities. So if they like getting out and being busy, that is not an issue with us.
THV.
Oh, and then also our first appointments are very comprehensive. I always tell them it's always about an hour and a half because we do an echo, an EKG, we do screening, we do it all. So once they finish those appointments, when the results come out in the first doctor's appointment, once it's a total health visit, they know exactly where the base is and what we need to do to help. So I'm very passionate about it. I don't know if you can tell, but Tracy the same way. We work together a lot. So, but if you have any questions.
Have a location in like Handler Road in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I have friends that love your facility.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we have. I work at the East Point office.
We all know.
But Morrow, South DeKalb. We also have West End, Hammond Park, Belvedere, and Riverdale. So. Yeah, somewhat, but only for seniors.
Only for seniors.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. The only thing we don't do is surgeries. That's it.
And we do refer out. So they have a referral team as well.
Yeah.
But a lot of things we have like podiatrists, that's really important. We have diabetic classes, and they get everything right there at each center is the same. It's mimicked the same.
Yeah.
So they get their feet done, medication, if they need shoes, they do a lot of that.
Yeah.
And I know you're telling us about how do the seniors know about?
We actually out in the community.
Yeah.
We don't do a lot of the marketing on TV and so forth. We do a lot of word of mouth because we like to touch our seniors. We like to talk to them, love on them, let them see, what's really going on behind closed doors.
What?
Yes, we have some information for you guys as well.
Oh, yes, that was gonna be my question, because my mom will be moving her healthcare here from Miami, Florida, so I need to get that for her.
Okay, and that's where we base that too.
Yeah, Miami, Florida. Yeah.
Okay.
One more question.
Located in Rockdale.
We're not in Rockdale. The closest one is on Belvedere, Covington Highway.
You mentioned.
I'm right there on Wesley Chapel. Is that Chapel? No, that's somewhere.
Covington Highway in Belvedere.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I thought I heard say
Rockdale. Oh, I did say Rockdale. I probably said it because I live in Rockdale. Not right now. Yeah. And they're constantly marketing and have us, checking out their location. So
Does your pickup service go into other counties?
we do, and it just depends on the person's address and, mile radius.
You guys have been very active in Yeah, community, so we appreciate.
Thank you.
The service that you offer.
Thank you
And
so much.
you know, your advertising is right here within the community. Somebody else.
Word of mouth.
Everybody knows you're here.
And then just let y'all know, yeah, I know Miss Pam, I know you're plugged, so you're gonna let everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Transportation, who do you provide that through? Is that like, are you
We
partner with Uber? Or
Yes,
Yeah.
we use Ubers and Lyfts, and if they need vans and so forth, it depends on their conditions, if it's
Yeah.
wheelchair bound. We get all that information prior to their first appointment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we set all that up. So we work as a team from the front desk. And, you know, if any of you guys want to come over for a tour,
Yep.
we used to do like a, tour at any of our facilities where you're close to.
Yeah, we're doing a lunch and learn on Wednesday at the Morrow office,
Yeah,
right?
the
At
Morrow
1 o'clock with some of the, seniors that want to find out about us.
Yeah.
So we do a lunch and learn and do the tour right after that if they want to do that. So
You have that in.
Yeah, and I'll just give you all my information and Antonio information as well, but
Yeah.
we'll both be at the Morrow location because we just did the Spring Fest, the Spring Fling, I'm sorry, in McDonough.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, cool. Thank y'all. Okay, I appreciate everybody's patience in person. Like I said, if y'all have to drop off, I know we're getting close to 1. We will record the whole thing, and y'all can still log on to YouTube and make sure y'all get that. And in person, Cindy just gave this to me. If anybody wants to log onto the Wi-Fi, here's the Wi-Fi information for Privy. So we can get that. And without any further ado, I'm going to let Mr. Charles Moon from Truist Bank come in and let you all talk about what he has, what he does coming up. So, here we go.
Screen share. I don't know why.
You need
Hold on. It's just inviting click.
Good afternoon, guys. While we're waiting, I'm Virginia Baker, I'm the coordinator for DICF, the CAP Initiative. While we're waiting, if you guys could do me a favor and complete the stakeholder survey, it's a QR code. Takes less than 5 minutes. We would
I was about to
appreciate
say, what we doing?
it. It should be one on each table.
and those of you online, I sent that out with the meeting reminder, so y'all can either scan the QR code or click the link that was in the email to get to that survey.
Is that the same one that will ask us to?
That's not the
No, this is something else.
Yeah. Yes.
So, really quick, can y'all hear me? I just want to make sure I can hear me.
Online.
Can y'all hear me online?
We can hear online.
And can y'all see the screen?
We can hear you and we can see the screen, Mr. Moon. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. All right, just wanted to make sure.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so good afternoon, everybody. My name is Charles Moon. I am a vice president with Truist Bank, and I work in our workplace banking and financial empowerment department, right? And I hear a lot around health, right? But what does it cost to make all of those things move? Money, right? And so what we spend a lot of time doing at Truist is we came up with this process called Bank on Your Success. And what we do with Bank on Your Success is we actually have the ability to reach out to a whole lot of people. We've had over 300,000 participants and over 2,000 host organizations like yours that we have partnered with to provide better financial understanding so that way your people feel like they have a little bit more financial control. Now, I know what you guys are saying. Well, Charles, where do you work at? Who do you do business with? Well, we do business pretty much wherever it is that y'all do business. So what that means is that we will talk to religious organizations. I have a very big event that we're working on right now out with New Birth, right? And their Bullseye Market, you guys may have seen that Easter Sunday weekend. It was the largest event in the city at that time for individual marketers. We work with our colleges and universities. So I also work with Clayton State. I work with Georgia State, Atlanta Tech. All of the different schools that we work with, we provide still that same financial education. We work with Chamber of Commerce. Not only do we work with Chamber of Commerce, we typically will sit on the board. I sit on the boards of 4 different Chamber of Commerce. Why? Well, because that allows me to at least be at the table so that way when things are presented, I say, hold on, how does that align with the strategic vision of your chamber? Does that make sense? Because you guys know, like I know, sometimes when you have people involved in an organization, it may be a great event, but it may not be necessarily your lane. And so what we try to do is figure out ways that we can actually plug into organizations to support them in their effort. We'll work with small businesses one-on-one. You guys are all small business owners in some shape, form, or fashion. And so what we try to do is we try to work with them on a one-on-one basis and even with their groups, so that way they have an opportunity to get connected to the information that we have. And our biggest one problem is our nonprofit sector. I got connected with Reggie in Savannah probably about 3 years ago. And one thing that I can tell you is, and I want to just put this out there, we do not go and set up our own events. Y'all hear me with that? We are here to support your events. Does that make sense? So as long as you have a captive audience, we have the ability to jump into some of those things that people need. Now, one other thing that I'm going to mention over here is other social organizations say, well, Charles, what is that? Well, I'm an alpha, right? You think we leave the Divine Nine out? All the AKAs, Deltas, Sigma Gamma Rho, all that stuff? No, don't leave them out. We want to work with those organizations too. How about Red Hats? Because you might not be Greek, right? Maybe you're part of an AARP group. Whatever it might be, we have the ability to what? Stand in front of your organization and cover things that help people succeed financially. So what do we cover? Well, typically what we cover is we understand that you cannot be healthy, right? You cannot be wealthy if you're not healthy. And so what we try to get people to do is figure out how much money they can keep in their pocket. We typically start with the foundation, right? The stuff that we think everybody knows, which is basically learning the basics of banking. Knowing the difference between what is FDIC insured and what is not, the difference between a bank and a traditional credit union, a checking account and a pay card. Believe it or not, what seems common to those people who are making money is not that common to those people who are without. Does that make sense? So what we try to do is we lean in and tell them about budgeting and how powerful a tool it is. We show them how to create their own budgeting savings plan. We will even jump into building and repairing credit. Why is that so important? Because here's the reality. If you have bad credit, you pay more for life. Right? It used to be I want to have good credit for what? A house, a car. Now you need good credit to get your lights on. Because if you don't have good credit, what does that mean? That means now I got to pay a security deposit. That's money out of my pocket somebody else holds and allows them to make more money off of. We want to help people avoid that altogether. And that means that we've got to focus on what? Repairing and building our credit. We also talk about budgeting during a crisis. Now, what we realize is that everything does not need to be a COVID level event in order for it to be a crisis. Am I right or am I right? Loss of a job is a crisis for a family, right? Loss of hours on a job is a crisis for a family. A transmission that goes bad in a vehicle is a crisis for a family. How about a new unexpected child? In this day and age, believe it or not, is what? A crisis for a family. And so what we talk about is what's the difference between your regular budget and your crisis budget? What are some levers that you can pull really quickly if you find yourself in a situation where I had income last week, I no longer have income? And so we try to focus in on that, give them tactics, tips, and strategy that help them succeed. And the reason why we do that is because we believe everybody wants to be part of that American dream. The one thing that you hear every single time from every single politician, I apologize if they're in the room, is what? Affordability. We all know that we can't afford the things that we need to have, but for some reason, we will not let go of the American dream. And so what we try to do is help people get closer to that American dream. And notice that what we say here is determining if home ownership is right for you, because what we do realize that not everybody is in a position to own a home, right? Maybe that's further down the line. And some people just choose not to own. I want to rent, right? If I'm from up north, owning a home seems almost what? A disadvantage. And so what we talk about is what? Getting people closer. And notice what it says. It says navigate the mortgage process. It doesn't say navigate the truest mortgage process, does it? And the reality is that we prepare every single person to help them get a borrower's profile so they have the ability to go out there and be the best version of themselves and represent themselves the right way financially. So that is the consumer aspect of it. Is that something that your people could use, right? As you're thinking about the events that you're planning and how you can insert certain of these things, I may not be a good fit for everybody. I realize that, right? But I don't want to be that guy that you call just because you're trying to get a sponsorship, right? Understand sponsorship dollars go to those people who we have relationships with. We are built on relationships. And so ultimately what we want to do is put some rubber on the road, right? We want to actually see what things are going on in your organization so we have an opportunity to support you more so than just our content. But we don't want to leave anybody out. So what we also do is we focus on our small businesses. And guess what? We do the same exact thing. We talk about the basics. We talk about what do you do to try to separate your business and your personal finance. Why? So you can get a borrower's profile. We want you to be able to borrow. Businesses will go and create a business and they come in and talk to me 2 weeks later and say, I need to get some money. Can you connect me with the SBA? Is that the best way to do business? Anybody who started a business probably is. I started my first business when I was 16 years old. So a lot of the stuff that I teach in these courses don't come from Truist curriculum. It comes from what? Yes, hard knocks, right? The school of hard knocks. Amen. So what we try to do is we try to make this stuff as palatable as possible for the person, regardless of where they are in their financial journey. So we talk about managing your cash flow, knowing the difference between cash flow and revenue. Because you saw cash coming into your business, that your business was profitable. Not understanding that revenue is what keeps your business alive for the next 2 to 3 years, not cash flow. We talk about separating your business and your personal finance and making sure you got the right structure. Why? Because if you got the right structure, it protects you. If you got the wrong structure, you might as well give me your business. So what we try to do is make sure that everybody understands the difference between the two. And then we do all of that so we can help them get to the funding that makes sense for their business. And so we spend a lot of time talking to our small business owners. Now, if you notice something, you just saw me talk about consumers and you heard me talk about businesses. Why? Because we've got to hit both sides of the balance sheet. Because if you're a small business owner and something goes wrong in your business, what do? It's coming out of the bill, right? Because you got to keep that business afloat. And if something goes wrong in your personal life, what do you have to do? Pull it out of your business. Because most people who are business owners are solopreneurs. Right? They don't have a big staff. They don't have a lot of people doing the work behind them. So in order for their business to thrive and survive into the next year, they've got to what? Pull in personal funds. So how do we do this? Well, first of all, most sessions are about an hour long, typically about an hour long. Now, here's the reality, y'all. I'm good at this. I've been doing this a long time. And so what I can tell you is we will tailor it to be whatever window you need it to be. And we will hit all the points. We won't leave anything out, but your people will feel financially full when they leave. Does that make sense? Other thing is, it will always be a Truist teammate. I will not send you information and say, hey, look, see what you can make out of this. I don't believe in coloring sheets. We got to get down and dirty and get our elbows a little bit dirty in order for us to figure this out, because this has to be a group project. Am I right or am I right? DeKalb County needs everybody in this room and then some. So when you talk about a big, hairy, audacious goal, that means that how do we get all of these people moving in the same direction to support the constituents that we actually have out there? Now, we're not going to let people leave empty-handed. That's very important. Why? Today, you're leaving out of here with what? Flyers. You're leaving out of here with flyers that are going to get emailed to you. Because what? You're only going to remember 30% of what I said. Be right. So what we're going to do is every single participant that sits down in this class virtually or in person will actually get access to a digital workbook. That digital workbook is something that lives, breathes, and grows with them. So now when they don't remember what I said about controlling your spending, managing your debt, and saving for a future you, guess what they do? They pull out that digital workbook. Now they've got a roadmap to track all of those things that they thought was a good idea when they were listening to it in this session. Does that make sense? Now, here's reality. It says it's available in more than one language. I only speak English. Okay? There are some parts of the city where we can actually do this in most places. We have multilingual people in those markets. I'm not one of them. Right? Savannah and Reggie said that I've been missing for about a year. That's true because they took away this part of DeKalb County. But I'm back, which means that we got to make a big splash. Okay? So what we know is that we want to make sure we start off right. And Reggie, I didn't get the flyer to him in time, but I want everybody to know that we do this both in virtually and in person. So this Wednesday, I thought about what's the biggest barrier to entry for most small business owners. And believe it or not, it is time. Everybody say time.
Time.
Yep. Because guess what? If I try to get you on a Zoom call in the middle of the day, this is about as many people as we can get. We cap out here, right? What if I move that into the 6 o'clock hour? Well, now I got to compete with traffic. And I live in Henry County, so trust me, nobody knows traffic like I do. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is say, you know what? That's not far enough. So guess what? I moved it all the way back to 7. Right? That's enough time to get dinner on the table, enough time to get out of traffic, out of your clothes, so you can sit down in front of your computer and get information that you might need to either what? Help your business thrive, or to what? Pass that information on to someone else. And so we moved it into the dinner hour. It's from 7 to 8:15. This is a live QR code. You do have to register, right? Want to be very specific. You do have to register. I'll make sure Reggie sends it out to everybody. So if you don't want to register today, that's perfectly fine. But if you want to register at a later date, you'll have to wait for that email to come out because I don't have physical flyers. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So at Truist, we say we like to inspire and build better lives and communities. I happen to believe that you cannot do that unless you're willing to be part of the community. And so what that means is I don't know where you guys need me to serve. Now, here's what I will tell you. There's a lot of y'all and only one of me, right? So what I'm looking for you guys, because I need to leave y'all with an ask, right? What's something to do? Is I want everybody to one or two things, either be on this presentation or find somebody that needs to be on it. Because you know what small business are. That restaurant that you go to, that flower shop that you bought stuff from on Mother's Day, they need to get the right information because it's always better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Is that fair?
Fair.
So thank you guys for sharing your time with me today. I will make sure Reggie sends out my contact information. But if you register, you will get reminders up until and registration closes at 5 on the day of presentation. No last minute accommodations, I would assume, because I'm not going to go back into the system and start manually allowing people in. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So thank you guys so very much. I'm looking forward to all the great things that we're going to be able to do. And I apologize, Reg, for over by a minute. Oh, I was looking at one team. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so very much.
Any questions?
Any questions for me? Go for it.
You said that you don't create events, but you can come like you did here and speak at events that are already in.
Yes, ma'am. And I would be fully transparent because I believe that you guys need to, work in a little bit of transparency. They don't give us budgets to create events.
Right.
So for us, plugging into your events allow us to what? Provide you with the support that you need and also provide your audience with the information that they need. And that way without that barrier to entry.
So does Reggie have your contact information as well? That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
And if anybody catches me after, I use a QR code. So
Okay.
more than happy to exchange them. I just
Okay.
walk around with a whole bunch of business cards.
Amen. I have that too.
Any other questions? As long as it's saying that book, yes, write everything down.
Yeah.
Good deal. Well, thank you guys again so much. Was there any questions from anybody that was online?
Any questions online? No questions online. Okay, if anybody does, I will be sending Mr. Moon's information out. And yeah, so okay, so thank you very much. Virginia, you have a couple things you want to say, and then after that we'll send.
We're already over time, aren't we?
Well, hey, it's all day. Like as I say, anybody online, if y'all have to leave, I will upload this. So anything that y'all miss, y'all can go on to the YouTube. You don't have anything to share.
No, I don't.
All right.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I know we're past time, but I'm Virginia Baker. I'm the new coordinator for the DeKalb Initiative of Children and Families. I've been in my position for about, for about 2 months now. Yes. So I'm just really excited to serve in this capacity. I've been in DeKalb for a while, but I do want to mention to you, we want you to sign in. If you didn't sign in physically, I know those who are online did the chat, but if you could sign in on this is old school too. We're going old school. Sign in on the sign-in sheet so we can make sure we have your contact information. Okay, good. And so I do want to recognize our board chair, Sandy Johnson, for DICF. Raise your hand, Sandy. And we have a couple of board members here, Tracy, and also recognize Tracy, Maurice, and Lisa. Okay, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. So we want to thank you all for being here. And we want to thank Becky Evans. As I mentioned, she's our literacy ambassador. And so she's going to be working with us on our literacy initiatives. But I did want to mention, we want to thank Privy for hosting us today. So let's thank them for hosting us for this space that we didn't have to pay for. So, as a nonprofit, this is important for us to have free space, right? Free is always good, right? And we've already recognized Jen Care, so let's give them another hand for Lance. And also Mr. Moon for his presentation today as well, Truist. Let's give them a hand. And then Reggie and also Savannah, chair and co-chair. I know they work hard on this as well, so thank you all. I did want to say real quickly, this is sliding down, Reggie. Okay, real quick. So I wanted to make sure everyone is aware and familiar. This is like a teaching moment as to what the DeKalb initiative is. Because some people were like, what is the initiative versus what is the CRN? So who can tell me what CRN stands for? Community Resource Network. Yes. DICF stands for DICF is initiative. Sure. Oh, you guys are great. Great. Wonderful. Yeah, I know. So we have 159 counties in Georgia, and we are the collaborative body in DeKalb County. So each county has a collaborative. So we are that collaborative body. And so our goal is to set strategy, convene partners, drive the community planning to improve outcomes for children and their families. The Community Resource Network is our collaboration platform, like how we're all together today, parents, nonprofits, government, business owners, we all come together. And I call it the 3 C's. It's about collaboration, coordination, and cooperation. Right? Because we heard Mr. Truist talk about you don't wait till you need someone to say, I need a favor or I need a lot of support. This is about relationship building. So we want to encourage you to connect with someone that you don't know today and make sure you get their information. We've had a lot of information shared today, and I know Bridget does a great job of getting it out to everyone. But the last ask that I have for you is we have strategy teams that on the tables, you have information about the strategy team. So we have 3 strategies in DeKalb County. One is on-time high school graduation, family stability, and literacy. And so I need your help. I need you to sign up for a strategy team. And we're going to start meeting virtually at the end of the month. May 26th and 27th will be our first meeting. Virtually, we hope to connect in person moving forward. But just to get some footing, just to get some foundation, we want to meet this month. We know school's ending, there's graduation, there's a lot happening. But I do have sign-in sheets or sign-up sheets. If you're interested, on the table, it tells you what we're going to be doing. But we need your lived experiences. We need your expertise. We need your help with our data collection and our data sharing. We do a lot of data crunching and looking at the numbers. Our numbers got our programming. And so we want to make sure you are aware of what we're doing in DeKalb. We want you at the table. They say either you're at the table or you're on the menu. And we want to be at the table, okay? So thank you all for coming. And then my last thing is, if there's anyone in here that wants to sponsor our next meeting, June 8th, as far as our lunch, you'll get a chance to have the floor and share information about your organization. But if you are interested, let us know. Our speaker for June is, her name is Chanel Johnson. She is a strategist, and she's going to be talking about collective impact. Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Again, thank y'all so very much. It's 1:13, about to let y'all get up out of here pretty soon. This is a brief history lesson, because when I first came on to the DICF, Miss Virginia was the board chair. So she was the board chair for a significant amount of time. Then she left. I became the board chair for a while, and then I gave up to Miss Sandy, who is infinitely more capable of board chairing than I am. And so you see she was Virginia is back with the DICF. So as I say, like it's full circle. So she's new at the coordinator position, but she is definitely not new with the DICF. And she does a lot of good stuff. And like I say, yeah, I do a lot of things, but as I say, the CRN was never about me. I didn't start it, and it's not in. So everybody around here, we're gonna make sure we do this. So with that being said, she said June 8th. I'm going to send all this information out, all the flyers. There are flyers in the chat that y'all didn't see that I'm going to send out. I'm going to send that information for the Facebook group again and the Instagram page for y'all to get that. All these links, I will have them sent out. So the link for the Be a Pillar event, the link to sign up for Hip Hop for Health. Also, the link for who else sent me a link? But I'll get those out there. Thank y'all very much.
You
What's
also
that?
have you also have Paris's
Oh yeah,
therapy
fine.
thing.
Yeah, speed therapy.
Don't forget my vaping event, y'all. It is, first of all,
Oh
it's
yeah.
15 minutes after. Y'all not even supposed to be there no more. So there's that. But second of all, thank you all so much for coming. We appreciate you. Our next one will be virtual, then the one after that will be in person.
All right. Thank y'all so much. See y'all next month.
Yes. Oh, and Michael's thing. Michael, his thing is on this weekend too. Don't forget
Oh yeah,
Michael's event.
Oh yeah, I got the fly. I'm gonna send it out, McKay. Look, I got y'all, right? I got you. Got you.
All
All
right.
right, y'all.
All
See y'all
right.
next month.
Bye, y'all.